honorable ladies and gentlemen, in this platform, which belongs to me, and also by extension to everyone in the grand community. I am addressing you people from the jurisdiction of Community Development Project, which is nicknamed Pioneer. I have a reason why I just want to emphasize on that. We have done a lot of work in making people to know that sanctuary wealth is going to pay, and that is real. But I want to use this very moment to address 1, 2, or 3 things or more than that very quickly. Number one, I want us to understand that community development project, which many people have done, but not through me. When I say many people, it means a lot of people in Nigeria have done it. Now, I have been emphasizing on one particular thing that is very, very paramount. I want to say, number one, if you did Pioneer and your source is what it simply means, if you have done Pioneer and the source by which you did it is genuine, what that simply means is you have nothing to fear about. You have nothing to fear about. Why am I saying this? A lot of people are putting up charts across, putting up calls across. I am not a robot, I am not a machine that will be able to answer every call, return every chat. And when it gets to this type of level, what I normally do is to drop a voice note that will address that matter. Anybody that did Pioneer legitimately or genuine, through genuine person, you are safe. Those of you that did through me, you know, I have told you severally, you are safe. You don't have any issue. And I've been able to mention names of 2 persons I know that are genuine too, or 3 persons I know that are genuine. Because when we talk, all of us know that we are all operating from the same source. So in a situation that you know that this person is genuine, the other person is genuine, you already know. When some of you call me privately to ask me some questions, I will tell you anything you did under my sister, Madam Ngozi Israel, is genuine. I am registering, but I cannot, because I am doing registrations, I will not begin to discredit people. No, that is a bad attitude. There are some of you that have called me about Zita. I told you Zita is genuine. Zita is somebody I know one-on-one. And there was a time I told you people that anything that happened between me and Zita was on a personal ground. It is not something that has to connect with anyone. You also talk about Reverend Elibo. Reverend Elibo, we know that he is also in the system. Now, but listen carefully. If I didn't mention any name, my good friend Kendra is also connected with the right source. But listen carefully. When many people join hands to do something, be aware that there are people that can never be genuine, even when they will be properly connected. I mean, connected to the right source, but they will not be genuine. They will not be operating from a genuine platform or a genuine sense of carrying out whatever thing they are to carry out. This is number one problem that is going to erupt everywhere. Payment will happen, and when it will happen, that is the time those of you that don't have ear to listen will be able to listen. Some people are chatting me, telling me they paid money to so and so person, paid money to so and so person. What is my business with whoever you paid money to? I don't know some of the names some of you mentioned. I don't even know them. I have never heard about such names. My own is, if you know that the person is genuine, why come to me to ask? Why come to me to make inquiry? If you make inquiry to me outside the people I have always talked about, don't dare call me or chat me to ask me anything about them. I cannot be talking about something I don't know. That is one thing I want us to understand. Then number two, anybody that is making you to know that there is need for you to begin to believe that disbursement can never come, that person is an agent of darkness. There are things I want us to know. Last year, when South Africa got disbursed to, we made you able to know. And that is why when some folks came up and started saying that South Africa is negotiating for a disbursement to take place, we started laughing. People that have already gotten the money, how are they going to be asking for payment again? So it is unfounded. There is no basis for that. It's unfounded. Kenya, in the month of March, got their own. So it is not only Nigeria that is talking about payment. Kenya got paid. And some of you that are good followers of events, global events, you were able to see it on black and white, on prints. So there is no anything. Nigeria is not the first place where a project like this is being carried out, despite peculiar challenges and obstacles. The truth is that there shall be a breakthrough. Now, the third thing I want to touch is very clear. See, in the journey of life, learn how to stand up for yourself. Learn how to stand up for yourself. Learn how to listen to yourself and to yourself alone. Learn how to think about yourself and learn how to take a risk. I want you to listen to this. I have a friend that is a US citizen, an Igbo man, but he is a US citizen. Now, this guy told me a story, a very sad story, how they were able to pass through the desert, that he saw his very good friends dropping dead in the desert because of dehydration. This man told me that he got to a point he couldn't stand it, shedding tears. He said to me, if you kneel down, you want to touch, you want to hold the person who has died, shedding tears, well, there you are. The desert will carry sand and bury you together with that your friend. Bury you alive. So you have to rise up and continue moving. He told me that he got to a point for them to be sustained so that dehydration will not happen too much. They had to buy urine. Women, some nearby settlement, women there, they urinate in a bottle and give you. You buy it and drink. They will not give you their water. So people pass through such terrible experience. Anybody that has people that have gone through that journey, ask them, they will tell you. People pass through such a terrible hurdle, such a terrible humiliation, such a terrible life-threatening pathway because they want a greener pasture. They want to change the story of their family, not just only themselves. They want to change something about their lives, and they keep up with it. Listen, if you don't, today, the guy I'm talking about, he is doing his business in different parts of Africa. He was able to move out and was able to succeed in the US and established his business in different parts of Africa. But the journey to greener pasture wasn't easy. Some of us do not understand what it is breaking out of a confinement that has held generations, more especially a place like Nigeria. There are things, whether you like it or not, that you cannot evenly break out from. except when the mighty hand of God accompanies you. So anybody that is trying to let you know that what you did, that is a genuine subscription, I continue to say it, that it is not going to pay, that person is misleading you. That person is misleading you. Don't listen to such. The same person telling you don't subscribe, the same person telling you it is not genuine, the same person telling you that this thing will disappoint you, will also laugh at you at the end of it if you didn't do it. So learn how to operate on your own. There is a time in life that a man supposed to stand up for himself. Are you
Thank you very much. That's the voice of Pastor Donald. I've heard this before, but I'm not so certain that is what I'm posting it again. But it seems like something that I've heard before. Well, it is loud and clear. I don't need to put more things to delay or to extend the whole voice note. I believe you have gained one or two things. So now the battle is one group, there's no disbursement for Pioneer. Another group, if your registration is genuine, if you know that it is genuine, then you will be disbursed to. So we are the middle, looking and seeing what is happening so that we can gather information any which way that it turns to. We will provide you with information. Thank you for listening to it. This is the Money Grab. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it so that when we post, you continue to see and to know and to form your opinion about the grant ecosystem and majorly the grant that we are expecting. Thank you and see you in our next post.